What is up, you guys? It's Kat. Welcome back to my channel. So if you clicked on this video because you were lying in bed, you're lying on your couch thinking, oh my gosh, I have so much to get done today, but I just don't have any motivation. I'm not feeling productive. It is such a lazy day. In here, like I feel lazy, I just know I have to be productive. Don't worry, because by the end of this video, I will be sharing with you 8 steps on how to very productively, keyword, get yourself in a productive mindset for the day and actually get done what you need to get done, even if it feels like a lazy day. Number 1, go get yourself some water. No, I'm just kidding. That's not a step, but I do highly recommend you go get yourself some water. I have 2 strawberries in here. I love putting fruit in my water. Now, I do want to make it clear that lazy days are important. It is very crucial for all of us to have lazy days every now and then where we just do nothing. We watch Netflix, we watch Hulu, we watch YouTube, just chill out. Don't think about a single responsibility you have. But unfortunately, sometimes we feel like we want those lazy days on days that actually have to be very productive. Otherwise, there are going to be consequences if we don't finish a homework assignment, or we don't get our work done at work, or we have a goal that we're working towards. What's up, guys? My hair is just really looking great right now. I know one of my nails came off. It's currently Saturday at 9:53 a.m. I woke up, I want to say around like 8:30 this morning, which for me, if you have been here on my channel, is late. Today's video is going to be how to make a lazy day productive. Let yourself start fresh. I don't care if it's at 2 in the afternoon. I don't care if it's 5 p.m. and you've been lazy all day, but you really need to turn it around and be productive to get certain things done. Let yourself start fresh. And the second that you let go of that idea that you can only start fresh when there's something to symbolize a new beginning, like a new week, a new day, a new hour even, it's going to take so much of the stress off your shoulders, because you realize, hey, it could be right now, it is 2:20 p.m. on Saturday, and if I want to start fresh right now, I can. And when you give yourself that power to say, it doesn't matter what day, what time, what I'm doing, if I don't feel happy with the way my day is going, I can start fresh. I can change it. I can flip it all around and make it a day that I know I will be happy with. And what I find really helps me with this is to do something that symbolizes my fresh start. But we will get into an example and some different ideas for that later in the video. Okay, so you've acknowledged that you want to be lazy all day, but you know that you can't, but you still don't feel that motivation to get yourself up and do what you have to do. My number 1 tip for this is and this has worked for me countless times, is to imagine yourself not getting done what you have to get done. For example, have a big test on Monday and you really don't feel like studying. You're like, I would so much rather go out with my friends or go sit outside, but you know you have to study for this test. Imagine yourself sitting in the classroom, the teacher hands you your test, and you're thinking to yourself, oh shoot, I didn't study, I'm now gonna fail this test. If I'd even spent an hour studying, I would know all of these answers, or I'd know a ton of these answers, and I wouldn't feel so frustrated right now. And a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, I would say, when you visualize how disappointed you're gonna be in the future if you don't get done what you have to get done, that will give you some motivation to get up and do it. All right, you've acknowledged you need to turn your day around. You've imagined yourself not getting your stuff done, how much you'll regret that. And so you're like, all right, I know I got to get my stuff done. The 3rd step is to get yourself physically put together in one way or another. Now, this doesn't mean putting on makeup, doing your hair if you don't want to, but if you're lying there in baggy sweatpants, a big t-shirt, I don't know, whatever your like comfy clothes are, get out of those comfy clothes right now. We're gonna brush it out, and then I think I'm gonna straighten it today. And while I do that, I am actually going to do what y'all are doing right now, which is look up a how to make a lazy day productive video, or like tips to be productive, something like that. All right, I think I should change out of this outfit. Do you agree? Because I feel like this outfit is making me feel more lazy. Also, you could tell this was a lazy morning because I did not make my bed, but Callie's still comfy. Put on some leggings, maybe a cute shirt, something to make yourself feel put together, because the second you do that, you're gonna feel so much more, not only awake, but just like in the right mindset to get stuff done. Maybe right now you are at the point where you're feeling a little bit more motivated to get your stuff done. You're like, all right, I think I'm gonna go get ready. That's you. I want you to pause this video, go to your makeup area, go to your hair area, whatever you're gonna do to get yourself ready, and then replay the video so you can keep watching it while you're getting yourself ready. So while you're getting put together for the day, you are also getting some more motivation, because I hope the rest of this video will be motivating, and feel more excited to get your work done. So step 4, I want you to grab a notepad, grab your phone, whatever you want to use. Boop. Whatever you want to use to write down your to-do list for the day. That's right, I said to-do list, but we're making a special to-do list. I have some specific things you could do to your to-do list to help motivate you to get your work done. So obviously, if you're having a lazy day when you planned to be productive, you probably don't have as much time as you originally planned for. So you may need to minimize your to-do list just a little bit and take some things off that are not as high priority as others. For that reason, I would limit your list to like 3 to 5 items at most. Of course, it depends on the scope of the project and how much you actually have to get done, but I definitely recommend keeping your list to a minimum so you don't feel too overwhelmed. For example, my to-do list is make a dentist appointment, put away my laundry, and brainstorm 50 TikTok video ideas and plan 10 of them out, which, side note, I do actually have a TikTok. I think I have like 6 videos on there right now, but I'm making it a goal of mine in March and April to be way more consistent with my TikTok upload. And of course, the best way to do that is to film in bulk. So I want to brainstorm 50 video ideas, plan out 10 of them, meaning like where I'm going to film, what I'm going to film, what I'm going to say. My TikToks are going to be more home, like decor ideas, organization ideas, cleaning inspiration, lifestyle stuff, you know, more planned out. Like I really do need to plan out the tips I'm going to share, that sort of thing. So that's another thing on my to-do list. And the key here is to, next to each of those items, you're going to put an estimate of how long that task is going to take. So for example, for the calling the dentist, say around 10 minutes, putting away laundry around 20 minutes, and then my brainstorming TikToks and planning out them, I gave myself an hour so I could really research and, you know, look through different ideas. So number 5 is to decide if you're the type of person, well, actually it could be just the mood you're in, because I think I'm both of these types of people. It just depends on the day. But the first option is you want to do the hardest task first. You can cross it off your list and then just kind of breeze through the rest of your tasks. Or the second type of mood that I can be in is I want to start with the easy things that are not going to take as much time so that I get that satisfaction of crossing them off, and that gives me motivation to do the harder tasks. And this is so crucial, because if you're not honest with yourself about the best method for you on that particular day, in that particular moment on how to tackle your to-do list, that's when you get lazy with it and unmotivated, and you just end up crumpling it up and throwing it away. Maybe not literally, but. So now, depending on the amount of time that you have, you can either just dive right into your to-do list. You okay? So we have now hit a good milestone where if you are feeling motivated, you're feeling ready to dive into that to-do list, you know what you have to do, you just want to get to it, don't waste any time, just go do it. But if you're still feeling like not crazy motivated, you need a little bit more of a push, you don't feel ready to just jump right in, that's okay. We have 3 more steps that will help get you there and get you excited and motivated and inspired and ready to do your to-do list. Step number 6 is to make yourself a fun and healthy either drink or meal. And one of the best things about this is it symbolizes your fresh start. Earlier, we talked about starting fresh no matter what time of day it is, and doing something to symbolize your fresh start is really going to help you get in that mindset. So whether it's a yummy, healthy breakfast or a warm cup of coffee or an iced coffee if you're me, doing something that can symbolize your fresh start, and you say, okay, I'm going to enjoy this breakfast, this cup of coffee, cup of tea, and then we're going to get started with my to-do list and get everything done. And step 7, you probably could have guessed I was going to talk about this at some point in the video, is to do a 10-minute tidy. Now this is fantastic for 2 main reasons. One, once your space is clean, you're going to feel way more motivated to do everything on your to-do list. And even if on your to-do list is to clean, you do this 10-minute tidy first, set an alarm, watch a 10-minute YouTube video while you clean. You're going to be that much further ahead when you get to that task on your to-do list. This happens all the time where I'm trying to make the bed, but she just loves being at the very end, so she just crawls her way back there. All right, you know what? We're just gonna make the bed around you again. But the other big reason why this is such a helpful tip is because a body in motion stays in motion. So once you get started cleaning, you're gonna wanna keep going. Those 10 minutes, I promise, are gonna go way faster than you think. I actually think she probably likes this even more because now she's got like her own little cozy den. Do you like that? There you are. And then once you're done, you're going to be motivated and inspired to keep moving and keep getting tasks on your to-do list done because you already completed something that is going to make you feel a lot better. Update, she is back on the cozy blanket. And especially if you have a lot of computer work or homework to do, it's way easier to stay focused and in a good headspace if you're doing that work in a clean and decluttered and refreshing space. And step number 8 is to finally sit down and get started on your to-do list. And I have 2 tips to help you stay focused when you're doing your to-do list. I do plan to do an entire video on how to stay focused and stay productive, but today I wanted to share 2 of my favorite tips with y'all that really helped me. The first one I actually did, and that is to hide your phone if you can. If you don't need your cell phone to do the work that you have to get done, put it in a sock drawer, put it in your kitchen utensil drawer, put it in your, I don't know, under your couch cushion, somewhere where you're not gonna see it. It's not laying out for you to walk by and be like, hey, let's see what's on the Instagram, what's on the TikTok. You don't even out of sight, out of mind. Don't worry about your phone until you're done doing your work. And if you're afraid that you're gonna forget where you put it, I recommend putting an alarm on it, which is also a good motivator to do your work because you're like, I'm putting on a timer for an hour. I'm gonna go hide my phone from myself so I don't even think about it until the timer goes off, and I'm gonna get as much work done in that amount of time as I can. Since you know how much time you need for each of your tasks, this helps because you know what time to set your timer for. And this is something I have talked about in countless videos. I will talk about in countless more because it is one of my favorite hacks to really get focused and concentrated when you're trying to work. And that is to have some sort of an instrumental song that is your go-to when you're doing work, so you associate that song with being productive. I have been listening to this. I'll have a screenshot of I'll have the video linked above, specific video. So now as soon as I hear that song, I immediately think, okay, work, let's get focused. I gotta be productive. But the power of association is so strong that if you have a certain song that you associate with being productive, if you're not feeling productive and you put that song on, you're immediately gonna get in the right headspace. Okay, if you watch until this part, comment either you got this, because that's one of my favorite motivational quotes. I know it's so simple, but I just feel like it holds so much power. Or let me know your favorite motivational quote. I'd actually really love that if I could scroll through the comments and we could all be scrolling through the comments. We're reading everybody's different favorite motivational, inspirational power quotes. Let me know what that is in the comments. I do actually have a lot of how to get your life together videos on my channel though, so I'll have that playlist linked above me. And I think that's about it. So I love y'all so much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.